But I prepared something, so let's listen to some music, some prayer in music.
Okay.
We're supposed to talk about Shiva. And there's not a lot of music in Shiva. It's a service, and it mainly is a lot of psalms. So I thought that I would do a little bit about a funeral, about what music you might hear at a funeral first, and then produce some show you some things about that are done that's music of texts that are done at a Shiva.
Yeah, because I know other cultures, you go to Louisiana, they have a funeral. It's like, it's a party.
That's right.
And so, it's interesting. I mean, it's never been really a celebration, in Judaism. It's
true,
more mournful.
Exactly so. Which makes sense. You have to do it. You have to mourn.
Yeah.
And although some there are maybe less religious Jews will have a celebration. And there's a place for that, but not necessarily a Shiva. If you're doing a Shiva, it's a different focus. Well, I think Psalm 144 is I usually start a funeral with this one, and so do.
Let me get my psalm book. I'll be right back. All right.
Sure. Well, this there is a setting. There's a setting of Psalm 144, which it's not the whole psalm. It's just some excerpts from it, and it's Adonai ma'adam v'tedaehu. Adonai, what are we that you have regard for us? Ben enosh v'techashvehu, what are we that you are mindful of us? Adam lehevel dama, our day, we are like a breath. And I'll just continue in English. Our days are as a passing shadow. We come and go like grass, which in the morning shoots up renewed and in the evening fades and withers. You cause us to revert to dust, saying, return, O mortals. So the verses are selected in this setting. And I'll do a little, I have a recording of a version that I do. And here's Adonai Ma'adam with a female cantor, Janet Pape.
Yeah, I'm having some trouble hearing.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Better?
But it's going in and out.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Why is that, I wonder? Shoot. Try again.
Better.
Still in and out.
Yeah. Yeah.
It might be her voice, because the higher tones drop out, I've noticed on Zoom. Let me sing it then. Did you find this? Did you see these words, this text?
Yeah. Well, it starts out, "O David, blessed be the Lord, my rock, who trains my hand for war, my fingers for battle."
Yeah.
And then, then it says, "He is my benefactor, my fortress, my stronghold and my deliverer. He is my shield in whom I take refuge, who subdues peoples under me. Lord, what is man that you care for him?
There we go. That's it.
Mortal man that you think of him. Man is like a breath. His days are like a passing shadow."
Yeah, these are the texts. Yeah, these are the verses that are used.
Yeah.
Adonai madam vatidae ben enosh vatichashvei Adam lahevel dama yamal ketzel over baboker yatzitz v'chalaf לערב ימולל ויבש, תשב אנוש עדקה, ותאמר שובו שובו בני אדם, לו חוכמו ישכילו זאת, יבינו לאחריתם. כי לא ומותו ייקח הכל, לא ירד אחריו כבודו. שמרתם מורה ישר, כי אחרית לי שלום. פודה אדוני נפש עבדיו. ולא ישנו כל החוסים בו. Bo means come. And that's how it ends. Return. Shuva b'nei Adam. Vatomer. And of course, the Kaddish is done at funeral, and it's done at Shiva. And I thought it would be interesting to listen to the Kaddish that was written by Maurice Ravel.
Oh.
Have you ever heard about this?
No.
The famous composer Ravel, who was quite innovative in his time, in 1914 was commissioned by a Russian soprano who I guess was famous at the time. History has kind of forgotten her, but she commissioned him to write the Kaddish, and it was performed in 1914, first performed with Ravel at the piano and this Russian soprano singing the Kaddish. And even though Ravel was not Jewish and not even religious, he was agnostic, but he apparently studied the form of the sort of the Aramaic and the Eastern scales, and his Kaddish is very highly regarded, and I've heard a few times that, like one of these big arts people who are philanthropists, and they might people who like support the symphony and people who are musical, they'll request that the Ravel Kaddish is done at their Shiva or at the funeral, more likely the funeral. And this is one of my favorite cantors singing the Kaddish, the Ravel Kaddish, and that is Ozzy Schwartz. He's got like the pulpit at Park Avenue Synagogue in New York. His amazing tenor voice. So I hope you can hear this. Let me know.
Okay. Something, it's kind of going in and out again. Yeah. Sorry.
Why is that? Why is that? It didn't last time, right?
No.
You changed your equipment?
Actually, yeah, we got a new computer, but it should be better.
Better. Your lighting is excellent. Your picture is perfect.
Yeah, it's a new Apple Mac.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know what, let's see, mute, video filter, pin, picture. Yeah.
I'm going to stop, quit it and open my application again. But I'm sharing, like I always do, and I'm sharing sound, and it should be good. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I missed something. Maybe I didn't press share. Give me a second here.
Yeah.
Shoot. There we go. Share sound.
Now I can hear it.
That was my fault. I didn't click share sound. Share. I did share sound, but not share. And I'm going to also share. Well, do you have the text for Kaddish somewhere?
Yeah.
This is the wrong one. Sorry. Let's go to this. Wait a second. As long as we stop. I'm a mess, aren't I? Let's see. Stop share. Now I'm going to do it right.
Okay.
Share screen. And I'm going to share the Minyan, the Shiva book. And it should be good now. Good?
Yes. Yes.
ולכל בית ישראל בגלה ובזמן ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה
So
it's actually not the full mourner's Kaddish, but
right, well, yeah, because they missed the, Yehei Shmei Rabba Mevorach V'Elam Yomei Maya.
that's right. So
And the last two lines, so,
it's really much. It's technically it's a Chatzi Kaddish, but not a mourner's Kaddish. However, in many people, like I said, have requested this one version of it. So now you know that Maurice Ravel wrote a Kaddish. At a Shiva, this is the you're seeing the book, right? On your screen?
yes,
Of Comfort.
yes.
So usually, a minyan, you need a minyan. A Shiva usually, you know this very well, that usually it's in the evening, and it could be any time, but it could be morning, afternoon, or evening. Mostly it's evening. So let's just look at the evening service, and the evening service is just the regular service. It just concludes with the mourner's Kaddish to comfort the bereaved. But an evening service will begin with this verse: V'hu rachum yechaper avon v'lo yashchit, v'hirba liyashiva po, v'lo yair kol chamato. Adonai Hoshia HaMelech Yaneinu V'yom Koreinu That's the nusach of the evening service during the week. And then, of course, it's the call to prayer. Baruch hu et Adonai hamevorach. And the congregation responds. So it's, yeah, got a question?
No. I'm just saying the second part. That's all.
Yeah. So then there are it's the opening blessing is followed by the second blessing, Ahavat Olam, and then comes the Shema. And the Shema, you know very well, 3 parts to it, and then there's the Micha Mocha part, which it's just an evening service. There's no special nusach for it. Hashkivenu, which I'm sure you know also. I've got a Hashkivenu to play for you.
Okay.
Hey, Bev.
Hey, baby, how are you?
Pretty good. Hashkivenu.
Huh?
Hashkivenu.
Ashkevenu.
It's the
Ashkevenu Adonai Eloheinu Shalom.
yeah. Want to listen to it?
How are the girls?
Well,
how
one
is-
is a boy now.
Right, I forgot.
I'm
Sorry.
going to see them next week.
Oh my God, cool.
Yeah, I'm going to go to San Francisco. Harlow moved to Berkeley, and Laura's in San Francisco, and we're going to be together for 4 days. I'm going to take them up to Bodega Bay,
Whoa.
Nice.
which is about an hour and a half north of San Francisco.
Cool.
Famous place, beautiful area in Sonoma County. And so we're going to have fun.
All right, cool.
Good. Yeah.
Hey, is Harlow going to do bottom surgery?
So far they've done top.
Okay.
This week, they're recovering about, let's see, a week ago, they had the hysterectomy.
Okay, but are they going to have the bottom surgery, do you think?
I don't know.
I have a friend who's transitioning and in the process.
Really, they're gonna do that.
Listen, there was a really good article in the New York Times, I think last week, that you should read, called Ben Got a Penis, I think.
Oh, wow.
Something like that. And it really explains bottom surgery.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna be equipped with that when I see them next week.
You know what? You should really read that. It's really important. It was good information.
I will look that up. Thanks for the tip.
You got it, man. All right, have fun with
No
more.
pun, no pun intended. Thanks for the tip.
Right.
Yeah. You're funny.
Have you heard Craig Taubman sing that Hashkivenu?
No.
Here it is. I think you see it on the screen too, right?
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom v'hamidenu malkeinu lechayim Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom v'hamidenu malkeinu lechayim
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'Shalom V'hamidenu Malkeinu L'Chaim Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'Shalom V'hamidenu Malkeinu L'Chaim Ushmor Zetenu Uvoenu Lechaim Ushalom Me'ata ve'ad
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom V'hamidenu malkeinu lechayim Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom V'hamidenu malkei
Eloheinu leshalom
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom V'hamidenu
Adonai Eloheinu leshalom
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom V'hamidenu malkeinu lechayim.
I wanted to point
Very beautiful.
the Hashkivenu out because, yeah, it is nice. It's comforting. And I think that at a Shiva, it's good to highlight the Hashkivenu because it's about comfort and it's about being protected. And you see that the Shiva books has a very nice English reading at the bottom, reflections on Hashkivenu to be recited by friends of the mourners. And it's very very comforting. Help them to lie down in peace, awaken them with confident trust for tomorrow.
And who was the artist that sang this?
The composer, his name is Craig Taubman, and Taubman is he's one of the most he's very well known in contemporary synagogue music.
Great, nice, very nice.
I'm sure he's got a couple of CDs out. At a Shiva, you do the evening service. There's includes, and then there's the Chatzi Kaddish, of course, and then the Mariv Amidah. And the Amidah is always done silently in the evening. So the people who are assembled will do, the Avot, the Gevurot, and the thing that we, the prayers that we do for the Amidah in the evening, etc. And then, as you know, at the end of a service, you conclude with the Aleinu,
Right.
and after the Aleinu is the Mourner's Kaddish.
Right.
The Shiva book, has readings before the Kaddish.
Yeah.
And this is where a Shiva can be different because Psalms are said before the Mourner's Kaddish. And so I've selected a couple of musical things. If you have a few 10 more minutes.
Sure.
So
did I tell you?
Yeah.
That I talked to Yochanan around Pesach?
I think you said that he.
Yeah, he's getting. He's doing an Orthodox conversion.
Good for him. That's perfect. Yeah.
He said to say regards, to you and the rabbi.
That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, he's an unusual dude, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Very, very bright, and I mean, who can explain? He's really spiritual.
Yeah.
I taught him his bar mitzvah, at least in our version of our bar mitzvah, and chanted a Haftarah, and then he learned Shavuot. He learned I think that actually, I believe that his bar mitzvah was on Shavuot. And
Oh,
it was a weekday because he didn't have a big party.
right.
Family didn't support him. So he came to the synagogue and he did the Haftarah. And after things sunk in, like a year later, I asked him to come and do it again. And the meaning of it really had deepened for him. I don't know, maybe you were probably there, but he was on fire. He was on fire when he was chanting the prophet on Shavuot. Do you remember that? Do you recall that?
I think I do. I think I do.
Well,
Yeah, I think I do. I think I remember.
and he was, I mean, he was amazing. It's too bad that we won't see him again, but
Yeah,
who knows, maybe.
right.
So
Never say never.
yeah, right. So after the service, you could just do the mourner's Kaddish. In fact, the Shiva book does have 2 Kaddishes. You can do Kaddish right after the service, and if you really want to, make the point, you can add psalms and then conclude with a second Kaddish, mourner's Kaddish. And so, oops, this is not what I want to do. I want to do this. Go to page 72. And you see down at the bottom there, you've got Ma Tishtochachi Nafshi Uma Tehemi Alai. In fact, I think what I'm going to do is show you another version of that.
And what does that mean? Ma, what is?
Here, I'll show you exactly what that is.
All right.
Oh boy, I wish I had a new computer. There we go.
Well, it's not terribly expensive. I think it was like what do we pay, $1,600?
Okay.
And it's like, they have like different levels of memory you can get. And I think we just got, the maybe the next one up from the bottom one. But it's a great, it's a 24-inch screen.
Oh, really? Oh, that's
Yeah.
big.
So it's very, it's beautiful,
Well, good. Enjoy it.
Yeah, thank you.
Here we go. This is, do you see it on your screen now?
Yeah.
Shtochachi
Nafshi,
Nafshi Uma Tehemi.
yeah. Alai, Hohi Li, Lelohim, Ki, Od, Odenu,
Odenu, yes.
Odenu, rather, yeah. My soul.
So there's the translation of it. It's a very nice, a little bit, a very contemporary, sung by an Israeli singer, Maya Raviv, and it's part of the Psalms project. Are you hearing that?
Yeah, perfect.
מה תשתוכחי נפשי ותהמי עליי, הוכי לי לאלוהים כי עודנו. מה תשתוכחי נפשי ותהמי עליי, הוכי לי לאלוהים כי עודנו אלוהי. כל משמריך וגליך עליי אהבו, אלוהי. כל משמריך וגליך עליי תשתוכחי נפשי ותהמי עליי אוכילי לאלוהים כי עוד עודנו ישועות פניי ואלוהי עוד עודנו ישועות פניי ואלוהי ישועות פניי ואלוהי עוד עודנו ישועות פניי ואלוהי ישועות פניי.
Thought that was lovely. That's something that you could do at a Shiva. I think the melody is very comforting.
Oh, that's very nice.
And then let's see. And then another psalm. I'm going to stop the share for a second and move on to go one more psalm for you. Whoops, no, let's not do that. Back to the Shiva book, page 74. This is Psalm 16, and it concludes with the bottom three lines, Ki lo ta'azov nafshi lishol. Now, Shol is a Hebrew word which is, just went away, there we go. It's the abyss. It's not quite hell, but it's like a subterranean underworld where the souls of the dead go after the body dies. And I think I have a nice page to share with you on that. This is just this verse, and this recording I stumbled upon. It's an a cappella, 6 voices doing this by the composer Epstein, Ludwig Epstein. So anyway, let me start this one up. Let me, first of all, I have to share this screen. There we go, yes. All right, so you should see on your screen, Ki lo ta'azov nafshi, for you will not abandon me to Shoel. And I was explaining about Shoel.
Yeah.
Or let your faith one see the pit. And then the next verse, you will teach me the path of life. In your presence is perfect joy. Delights are ever in your right hand. This is the most beautiful setting of this. And it's by a group called Accent. They're not a Jewish group, but they sing in perfect Hebrew. Have a listen. Start again. verse 11.
It's a little too much like the Beach Boys for me.
Ah, very good. Well, we'll finish with Adonai Ma'adam.
Okay.
I mean, Adonai Roi. Let me share this one now. Let's go back to the Shiva book.
All right.
Shiva book, Minion of Comfort. And this one you probably have heard me sing. This is Adonai on page 77.
Yeah.
Adonai Roi lo echzar. The Lord is my shepherd. Roi is a shepherd.
Mhm.
I shall not want. This is the psalm par excellence of funeral or Shiva. And this was written by a living composer, Gerald Cohen. And it's a choral version. Sorry.
Nice.
And you can recite the mourner's Kaddish after that at a Shiva.
Mhm.
And of course, it says always recited. Anyway, that's some of the music that I would associate with Shiva.